Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We are Wednesday, November 26th, 2025, and I'm here to do a general collective reading for you. It is a timeless read. You can switch the genders and the roles if you need to, but please only take what applies and toss the rest, okay? Don't try to make things fit if it doesn't, it's not recommended. Thank you for being here. I'm truly grateful to each and every one of you. I love you so very much. I hope you've had a beautiful day. Let's see where we're going to go with this read, shall we? Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, the highest white light. What's the message for the collective at this hour? What would you like to discuss with them, please? What is the message? Okay. Intuitions in reverse. Oh, we got 2, 3. So this is not a triumph because, okay, you're aware of something that somebody was trying to hide from you. You're healthy, you're aware, you're happy, joyful, I just picked up. This is not good for somebody. They were trying to hide something from you. Whatever they were trying to do, it was contingent on you not knowing or others not knowing. This is not triumphant for somebody. You being happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Somebody doesn't want to take a responsibility. They can't stop you. Ooh, they were trying to stop you from knowing something or stop others from knowing something. Well, it's a dead end. This is not triumphant. It is what it is. That's the overarching energy, bottom of the deck. Yeah, you saw through the illusions, or other people are seeing through the illusions and breaking free. This is detachment. They can't bind anything to you. No toxicity. Congratulations, it's freedom. Freedom, freedom. I can't sacrifice you. I was picking up, I'm going to put that out too, because that almost came out. They can't sacrifice you. So somebody was trying to sacrifice you. This is a non-binding contract. Somebody's going to have to let go, surrender, give up. You overcame whatever this is. You're not just wasting time, energy, money, and or emotion on whatever this is, okay? If it's an actual sacrifice, somebody tried to sacrifice you doing black magic. This is in the reverse, or this is just bad counsel, or somebody was talking mad shit about you and you're aware of it. Somebody's disempowered, disingenuine. There we go. You're too strong for them. Look at this. Too spiritually strong for them. They're finding out. They effed around and found out. So somebody was trying, yeah, you're speaking your truth or somebody else's. You're spiritually high ranking. This is a divine stepping in. This is your season of material harvest. Congratulations. There could be an investigation. People could have thought, oh, they're alone. What can they do against us? Could be a cult coven. It could be a secret society coming after you. Divine feminine energy, male or female. Why are they always after the divine feminine energies? Because they're creative and they're abundant and they're strong, I suppose. Male or female, okay? It doesn't matter. You could be in that energy and be a male. It means that you're creative and you're artistic. It's a deep love, right? For humanity, for animals, for nature, for the world. These cults, covens, secret societies, got to give it up. They have to give it a rest. This is just getting too disgusting here. The evil that people do. So they're being exposed. This is Illumination. Congratulations. So whatever they were doing under the cover of night, it's been exposed, and it's not triumphant. They can't go any further. They've been stopped. So that we have light, right? Yeah, light. The light stopped them. Light and triumph in reverse. It's 7, 19, and unknown callers, stalking, hanging up, and unknown numbers. They think you don't know. You do. You do. This is big red flags. You saw them a mile away. I just heard that. Signs, cheating, and deception. You know that somebody was trying to deceive you. You picked up on the signs, and that's where you were able to thwart them and go the other way. They were trying to, I'm really picking up, they were trying to dictate or direct you using various methods. It could be calls. It could be anything. It could be spell work. It could be somebody was trying to play God in your life to get you in a position where they can really, really keep taking from you or take from you. I heard keep taking from you. So they were taking something from you. It's a push and pull, right? Power struggles, imbalance, and stubborn. You're too strong for them. I'm really picking up, because you didn't pull with all of your might, they thought they could keep going. You know what I'm saying? But you're flexing now. You gave them chance after chance to smarten up. And now you're starting to flex. And they're like, oh shit, we're in trouble. It's a power struggle. It's a power imbalance. Okay? Yes, you could be on the spotlight, or somebody's wanting whatever they're wanting from you to be in the spotlight. Okay? Audience, self-absorbed. There could be an audience watching this take place. I mean, you could be online. You could be famous. It could be in your community somewhere, and people, this group, cult, coven, secret society, are all watching and laughing and having a great time until, right? They get their fingers fucking smacked. Self-absorbed. There you go. They could be sending you lust spells, come to me spells, self-pleasures, sexual thoughts, and intense feelings. They can keep it. Okay? They're childish. They need to grow up. Immature, argumentative, playing the victim. Toxic love. Now, this could be romance. It could be friend, family, right? It's just toxic. Drama, addictions, love-hate relationship. They can stay there. They can stay there. It's a push and pull. So, okay. So this is somebody, there could be one person out of the group or more that you know, and they're all playing games, psychological games with you, to keep harvesting energy, maybe, I don't know, spiritual gifts or destinies, spiritual inheritance. I don't know what they're after. What it is 1 minute they love you, the next minute they hate you. So your head's constantly spinning. You're constantly on edge. Don't worry. They're going to get smacked, okay? Don't worry. If they haven't already. Light, 19. Triumph in reverse, 7. And unknown caller. Where are we going with this, please, Spirit? They could be sending you unalive spells with that skull. Trying to sacrifice you. So before they tried to sacrifice you, they wanted to harvest as much as they could. I get it. I don't know if that really is how they do it. I don't know. But that's what I just heard. They wanted to harvest from you one way or another before they actually tried to take you out. It's not working out to their advantage, though. Now. If they're sending you any unalive spells, okay, there's life insurance or something involved. If they're sending you anything like that, it's going right back. Now, oh, they see the light now. Now they see the light. Now that things aren't working out for them. Fuck. They're not willing to sacrifice, are they? Yeah, you keep regenerating and healing. You are a healer. Self-care, introspection, and meditation. You're cool. You're good. You're good. Somebody's clingy. Old exes, dead relationship, and always. Could be an old ex. They're drowning. This came out yesterday. What else is going to come out of this deck? Stagnant, stuck, dead-ended, frozen. So they're stagnant. They're stagnating in life. They thought they'd get somewhere. Now, choke on it, I just heard. Wow. Oof, Spirit's getting really testy. Whatever energies that you're getting or you're trying to get, they just said choke on it. So I'm really picking up that whatever energy they actually get from you in the near future, if they still get any, it's going to be poisonous to them. It's going to take them out one way or another. Yeah, antisocial, bottom of the deck, and you're feeling silent treatment, left out. That's how they wanted you to feel. This is how they're feeling. Yeah, waves, emotions, worry, and fear. So they're playing with your lower emotions here. They want to bring that out so they can better harvest or better take you out. This is somebody that you were dealing with that was two-faced, a cheater and a backstabber. They're facing legalities, or they will soon. They could be in the legal profession, or you are, okay? Lawyers, court, and paperwork. We'll see you in court. You're being protected. Spiritual jail. I just heard that. So these could be professionals or family and friends. I was trying to siphon off of you. You're being protected. Protection, prevented from harm, and divine intervention. They're now getting a crash course. They thought they knew everything about spirituality. They were using these methods to harm people, take from people, pad their pockets in the past, make them feel superior. Now they're getting a crash course. They know not. Right? It's toxic. Drama, arguments, and incompatible. There's something to do with jar spells, freezer spells they were doing as well. Inspired, optimistic, and success. You remain hopeful. That's the difference. And that's so weird because I was out earlier today running errands. And I kept hearing, stay positive, stay positive. I do anyways. You know, yeah, shit things happen in my world. But I don't tend to dwell there. I don't want to. I refuse. I spent too much time there in the past, and I refuse to spend any more time. So if things aren't working out, oh well. Things are, you know, it's life. I'm not going to sit there and moan and cry and, you know, have a temper tantrum. I'm just going to get on with life. I'm going to find something else that makes me happy. So we have light 19, triumph in reverse 7, unknown colors, and healing. Congratulations. They know that you're healing. They're trying to get into your energy one way or the other. If you don't recognize phone numbers and you're not expecting a phone call from somebody important, let it go to voicemail. And even then, don't even listen if you're afraid, right? Because they might be uttering shit on the phone. I don't know how it works. Yeah, this is damaged goods. So they damaged, this could be damage control. They've damaged whatever. They caused a lot of damage. Hidden motives. You wanted your life to be stagnant while they glommed off of you. Social services are involved one way or another. Somebody wanted power and control. They want you on social services. If you're not on social services, they want you to be on social services to make their lies about you seem plausible. If you're on social services, this is one way that they can have power over you or something like that. Maybe they're trying to get you off the social services so you have no safety net. I don't know. Somebody has an STD or they claimed you did. Now, this could be sexually transmitted disease or it could be a spiritually transmitted demon, so be careful. Somebody's committed to what you were trying to do, or somebody's committed themselves financially to something or someone. Someone's a coward. Wow, something to do with an examination, or they need to be examined, or something's being examined here. You're very committed to what you do. Someone was harassing you. You were the spiritual bait, or they're trying to bait you. They're very disrespectful. M for take. Yeah, they want to end you. Okay, this is unalive. They're dangerous. Okay, something to do with an engagement and a friend. Help. They're petty and they're cruel. Something to do with a co-worker, yours or somebody else's. Okay, there's false documents involved. Now they're out of options, so they've stepped it up. Something to do with your phone and computer, like I said. So they're being refused. They're very selfish. And they targeted you. And now the chickens are coming home to roost. Sorry, the card's almost slipped. Something's happening here. There's a rejection here. Unfair advantage. So somebody had an unfair advantage over you. Now they're feeling like you have the unfair advantage because you have spirit backing you. It's their funeral. Some of these people work at a funeral home. These people are fake. Could be a fake unalive certificate. Somebody's getting fired. This is corruption and vice. There's a lot going on here. These people are tied to a lot of different things. Maybe because they came after you and you're so protected and so strong, that's how they're going to get found out. And all of the other things they're involved in is going to, it's going to come to light. What can I say? This might be, because I've been picking this up here and there for a while now, but there could be some crematoriums or funeral homes that are in cahoots with corruption to get rid of some evidence. You know what I'm saying? Could be, I was picking up a medical examiner the other day as well, or a couple of them on the payroll with the underbelly of society. You've got people in courthouses. You've got people in insurance that are insurance agents. Obviously, politics and government. It's everywhere. Police. It's just disgusting. I'm sorry. I mean, we were born in this age. It's sad. It's sad that we have to go through this, but I mean, corruption's always been around, but it just seems it's more blatant, blatantly in our face. It seems like people are not afraid to be called out. They don't give a shit. What are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? That's their attitude. You didn't see nothing, you know? Yeah, I did. You didn't see nothing. What are you gonna do about it? You know, they just keep doing what they do. It's disgusting. There's a lot of damage caused to not just you, but other people. Walking away, financial ruin, spiritual jail, being forced to... No, you're strong. You're standing in your power. You go your own way. This is good news for you. You are good news. Somebody's assessed the situation. There's going to be some communication coming through towards you, or they're trying to block communication from getting to you. Somebody has some have to answer for something. There's some questions floating around. There's some good people in positions of power, so don't lose hope, okay? Because this is coming out one way or another, and there's people in positions of power that are bigger, you know, and more authoritative than these people. Oh boy, yep. This can't be ignored. Whatever this is, you know your value, you know your worth, and other people know it too. This can't be ignored. Somebody took advantage of you or the situation or their position where they work. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, can't make this up. This is an injustice in reverse. It's a crime. It's criminality, I just heard. Imbalance. No, I didn't. Did I? No, I didn't. I can't remember. Sorry. Overarching energy. Yeah, you could be going to jail. Somebody's stuck in their head. They're feeling trapped. They were trying to restrict you, or they wanted you this way, stuck in your head. Feeling like you can't overcome this. You can't get past something. Those swords are in the ground, but you can walk around them, walk through them easily. You can pick them up and just move them, right? This is self-imposed. Yeah, you're standing your ground. So they're stuck because you're standing your ground. They're blocked. 7 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 7 of Wands. You came out swinging, I heard. It could be spiritually. It could be in any which way. I'm not promoting any kind of violence, okay? I don't believe in that unless you're stuck where your life is at stake. It's, you know, you or them, right? But at the end of the day, if you can... You don't have to resort to that. They're being blocked here. You're very spiritually strong, being protected. This is a blessing in disguise for you. Somebody was talking shit about you. There's a lot of psychological abuse, like I said earlier. Psychologically up and down, right? 3 of Swords in reverse. They partnered up to do this to you with a leader, a judge, a false prophet. This is corruption, abuse of power, abuse of authority. They have no authority to do this, okay? These are people I don't believe. Could be partnered up with an institution that's crooked and it has to come down. This could be a warlock as well. I don't know. So it could be somebody that you divorced or separated from. Not picking that up. This is unwise counsel. This is bad counsel. Yeah, ending a third-party situation, a collaboration, and or a false contract. Somebody was trying to build off of your energy or off of your intellectual property or off of your actual money or contracts, and they can't. This is not their master. You're a master of what you do, obviously, or who you are in this world or the next. They can't build somebody's not getting along with others. Put it that way. They could be in breach of a contract. They were waiting for something to happen to you and it's not happening. So now they're in breach. Somebody's a fool. You took a leap of faith. You're innocent. You're moving on. You're moving forward. Something exciting maybe. They're trying to nip at your heels. You're unbothered. Congratulations. Unbothered, unburdened. You're not taking on these people's burdens. Okay, so they want you stuck in your head. They want you feeling like you don't have a choice in whatever they were doing to you, and you obviously do. It's all in perspective, right? It's how you look at things and how you handle things. You're not bothered. You ended this cycle. I heard a long time ago. They're grieving and regretting. They're crying over spilt milk. There's something to do with property or a home or a family. They're regretting what they've done. They're going to lose their job. It didn't work. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They're in debt. They thought they'd profit off of you, but it's a loss, okay? They can't play games with you any longer. They can't balance this out anymore. Something's not balanced. It could be the books. It could be some sort of, fund. It could be some sort of monies. Something's not registering. It's not computing. They dropped the ball. They have to take accountability. This has been going on for a long time. Maybe they were amassing or accruing some sort of debt over a long period of time, thinking they could take you out and then clear the debt. That didn't work. This is a leader here that's going to be stuck with this taking accountability. This could be you or somebody else. Yeah, they stole a large amount of money. This is family discord. It could be life insurance, an inheritance of some sort, something to do with long term. It's not. They thought it would be long term. It's not long term. It's 10 of Pentacles in reverse. They're going to lose everything. Every fucking thing. Do you hear me? They are worried. They can't eat or sleep. Oh, no, no, no. They're burdened. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, they're not happy. It's the end of a family, a group, or a community. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Somebody lied. Page of Swords in reverse. People are mad at this person. Somebody was jealous and they were very abusive. They lied. They spread rumor, gossip, and slander. They were petty and they were cruel and they abused you. Not to mention you, but just other people involved as well. Suckering them in, right? This is something that's really petty. Petty Betty. This news they don't want to hear. Maybe they haven't told this group, family, or community yet the bad news. They don't want to learn their lessons at all. This is self-sabotage. Somebody's operating out of insecurity, okay? This is no protection. They're very unstable and insecure. They can't hold back any longer. They can't hold on to this any longer, whatever this is. They're going to have to let this go. They have no protection. They're getting let go. Ending a cycle to begin a new one, learning lessons. Could be moving and or traveling, and or this is being played out online. Somebody's getting let go. Maybe they have a platform. I don't know what this is. Justice. Might be on the news. This is justice. If it's property or anything like that, they're going to have to let go of this property, give it back to you, or give it back to the institution. And the institution can hammer it out with you, whatever this is. I don't know what this is. This is justice here. They can't move on. They can't escape. Somebody's in trouble. It's Six of Swords in reverse. A law and order stepping in, or Archangel Michael. Or this is you or somebody else, male or female. Place the genders where it belongs, okay? But somebody knows the truth. It hasn't been spoken to you or other people yet because that sword's facing down. But that is the truth, the God's honest truth. Somebody with an authority, you or someone else, male or female, speaking the truth, going to be taking some actions here. They're not looking too pleased about it. I just heard a whole bunch of people are getting fired, getting tossed out. It could be either fired, tossed out, or both. This is somebody that's very learned, somebody with authority. He's not looking too happy about what he has to do, or she, okay? It's like, why me? Why me? They want a power of attorney over you or power and control. This is somebody that was very, very chaotic and karmic, these people or the situation. They wanted to disempower you, devalue you, take your rights and your voice away. So this is whatever they were doing is going against your human rights, your spiritual rights as well. You as a human being, they did the worst. It's something to do with since childhood, maybe. Somebody's looking at the past. You're innocent here. You got yourself out of poverty, maybe. Or this is, you found your confidence level. This is financial ruin and spiritual jail to whomever this was. Oh, yeah. They wanted to keep you in poverty. They wanted to ruin you through magic, illusions, deception, manipulations here. This is corruption. They don't have all the resources they need, and it's ruin. They wanted to ruin you. I don't know why. You bypassed all of this. You got away with whatever. I mean, just being you, okay? You're protected. You're innocent. They see that you're innocent. This is financial ruin to other people. They played too much with your energy. Yeah, this is fraud and theft. They breadcrumbed you, used and abused you, treated you horribly, was not equally yoked, was not balanced or fair. And here's the truth. That's the truth. The truth stands out on its own. Truth and clarity. This is a breakthrough for you. You took a different approach. And so be it, right? You knew maybe you knew what was going on, and you knew if you went head to head with these people, it wouldn't be a good situation for you. So maybe Spirit told you to lay back, sit back, just wait. You have your little wins, and then you're going to have your big win. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to lose a couple of battles to win the war. I've said that before. Like in my situation, the divine told me, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let them think they're winning. Don't worry about it. It's going to be sweeter at the end. So maybe that's for you as well. It's not for everybody. Just take it for if it is yours, okay? The truth and clarity, there's going to be communication coming through. You are innocent. There's going to be a I'm sorry, or communication about your child or children. Somebody's innocent, you or them. Yeah, they're going to try to plead their innocence. Yeah, something to do with this money. Sorry, we're stealing this money. They're opportunists. Stealing your spiritual gifts, everything that's meant for you. Yeah, this is a one-sided deal, one-sided contract. Lovers in reverse. Very juvenile, I just heard. Very karmic. Their way of the highway. A lot of disharmony. No peace, harmony, or contentment. Not using their higher wisdom, and therefore they made some poor decisions, and they have to pay for it now. Okay, the consequences are here. This is a lesson, not a blessing. Seeing clearly what's been going on. Two of Swords. You're not mentally conflicted. You're not in denial. You made a decision. Or somebody else is making a decision. Somebody's getting let go. Yeah, this is a love bomber. Knight of Cups in reverse. A scammer. You don't trust them. Yeah. They can't approach you anymore. If they ever did. They never supported you. They're not a friend to you. They're nothing. Okay. You're single, abundant, independent, self-sufficient, stable, and secure. Nobody supported you. You did it on your own. Congratulations. You're independent. All right. Maybe because you were forced to be independent your whole life. Hyper independence is an offshoot. It's just goes hand in hand with childhood trauma. You've been let down your whole life. You just stop asking people for help. You just do it on your own. You mind your own business. You go your own way. Congratulations. It's so funny because today there's a lot of clouds out today. It's been raining off and on. But you see the sun through the clouds anyways. You stay optimistic and positive no matter what they try to do behind your back. They want to make sure nobody's there to help you. Well, that's too bad. You do it on your own. You invest in yourself. They underestimated you. Divine judgment is a play here. This is judgment. You're making the right moves, okay? Earth angel. You're divinely protected by the angels here. This is you're healthy. You're balanced. You're very patient. You're at peace. You transmute and alchemize whatever they tried to bring your way. They try to destroy you. Now you're healthy. This is an awareness. I was like, shit, we barked up the wrong tree. Yeah, you're divinely protected. This is divine intervention. You're in your north node. Okay, thank you. They're going to have to let this go. This is embarrassing and disgraceful to them. Somebody was a gold digger and a cloud chaser. They wanted you living in squalor, I just heard. Good for them. How's that working out? They're very jealous. Okay, this is a materialistic, greedy, selfish gold digger, cloud chaser, male or female. Doesn't matter. They don't know their value and their worth. They don't want you knowing your value and your worth so they can play around with you some more. I don't think so. You overcame and put up some boundaries. You persevered. Now they're paranoid. because they're being stuck. They can't move any further. They have no direction, structure, or discipline. They don't want to take accountability, and they can't overcome. So now they're paranoid, right? It's a fall from grace, Nine of Cups. They wanted to stop all your happiness, all your wish fulfillments, all of your material gains and harvests. Good for them. How's that working out for them? Greedy guts, huh? Jealous? Jelly belly, huh? Huh? Greedy guts and jelly belly, huh? How's that working out for you? Somebody's smug, full of themselves, selfish, and know it all to show off. Somebody's drinking all the time. This is drunk driving. Somebody got pulled over, or will, okay? Drunk driving could be a male or female. Look at that cup. Looks like they had one too many here. Sloshed. Or it could be anything. It doesn't have to be drugs. It doesn't have to be drinking. It could be the other. I didn't mean to say that, but it came out. So somebody's not happy here. It's not working out to them. They don't have any personal achievement or success in their own world, so they wanted to stop yours. How's that working out for you, jelly belly? Greedy guts? Yeah. A lot of gaslighting, power plays, and mind games. You took the high road and you walked away with your head held up high. You didn't look back. You let it go. You didn't engage. You're not going to engage. Now they're fighting, finger pointing, blaming everybody. They get drunk and fight. That's what they want to do. Right? Now they can't handle this conflict. They don't want it. People that they're working with, or they're fighting with everybody. You remain emotionally balanced, stable, mature, loving, kind, nurturing, and sweet, male or female. That's how you got away from all of this bull crap. This is the biggest cup of love generally in the deck, is the Queen of Cups. Male or female? You're strong. You have strong intuition as well. No. I don't want to say that today. They wanted to sacrifice you. They wanted power and control over you. Over your intuition. They wanted what was yours. You have integrity, loyalty, and honesty, and you're going to act with that. No one's going to make you change your ways. Somebody was trying to hop on top of you, maybe cloak themselves with your energy, or trying to cloak your energy, and you're looking back going, get the fuck off me. Get your junk off me. Yeah, they wanted to sacrifice you. They wanted control over you. They wanted you stuck. As long as you're stuck and struggling, they're in control for some reason. They did too much. Now they're stuck and trapped. They wanted to harm you. They can't get to you. I just heard, damn. Now they got to walk away from whatever they were planning to do. Or you walked away before they could even do anything. Ending a cycle. Damn. They can't unalive you. You walked away before they could unalive you. Damn, that's death in reverse. This is somebody didn't want to stop doing what they were doing. It's getting old. Or other people are walking away from them now because it's not working out. They know they can't get to you. They can't finish this job. You're too protected. They're grieving and regretting. What did I do with their friends? Everybody's grieving and regretting. What did we do? We got in trouble now. Why is God punishing us? They were celebrating all of this. They're going down memory lane going, oh, I was the big wig in the room. They were celebrating me at one point. Cheersing me, calling me a hero. We're going to steal, we're going to rob, we're going to maim. Yeah, and it's all a backfire. Damn. No communication. Why didn't I make friends with them before? I don't think so. Somebody's gathered some information. This could be divination as well. Something to do with payment. Stop payment. Not happy. They're doing stuff in the dark. You don't trust them. Other people don't trust them. They're sick. Somebody could have twins here. You took a practical approach. You learned your lessons. You're not afraid to learn your lessons. You're not talking to them. You could be doing divination, or somebody's watching divination or trying to find out. Yeah, you foresaw something. They're not happy because you can see in the future. You're level-headed. You could see in the future. They were plotting and planning against you. This is corruption. Somebody's involved with corruption. So somebody's involved. A lot of these people are involved in different stream, I don't know, different cults, covens, secret societies, or I don't know, different types of corruption. And because they came after you, it's all going up in smoke. Somebody wanted power and control over you. They were in their ego. They were very prideful and arrogant and conceited. They had an image to uphold. They bend to public pressure. You foresaw all of this. Yeah, and you blocked them. They can't take any action towards you because you saw through the illusions and you broke free and detached. And you're standing in your power, male or female. You knew they were committing crimes against you behind your back. They were abusive. They were reckless. They got caught, and they're going to have to come clean. Now that the secrets are coming out. They were doing magic. They were shit-talking. This was unwise counsel. And now they're getting karma. They're trying to steal your destiny. Good for them. This is karma. Losing their stability, their family, their business, their homes. Something to do with a home. Somebody's being investigated. Somebody's finding out. Yeah, and you're out in the public eye. This is victory, success, reward, recognition. And now they're in their feelings. They could be drinking. I'm really picking up somebody's drinking or under some sort of influence. Somebody was really malicious, ruthless, and careless. They were showing off and bragging publicly, or they said something on public record, and now they're really regretting this. There's going to be some communication. Somebody's maybe getting some liquid courage underneath them. They were very malicious, ruthless, and careless, and cruel. Somebody's assessed the situation here. They're making plans. They can watch it. Maybe they're watching you from a distance. I don't know. But you're still moving forward. Somebody's, I don't know. They're planning to do something. They could have went to the crossroads. Some sort of communication about their plans and moving forward with their plans. Somebody's really regretting something. So some communication could have been found. Okay. What is that? What was that? Kidney stones or gallstones, something to do with stones. Somebody might be having an experience with that. And they might be healing from that. Maybe there's been some surgery, or they're in a hospital. They're not happy. This is not happy, not at peace. So one thing after the other is happening to these people, medically, financially, socially maybe, or also work-wise. They were trying to harvest some energy harvesters. They're not happy. They have no peace, harmony, or contentment, no new beginnings. You're still free. You've healed. Somebody's been sitting on the truth for a while. You already know the truth. They're not happy. Yeah, somebody was jealous. They lied. They were vindictive, vile, spiteful, and bitter. Maybe you went ice cold on these people. They never showed you love, so why should you show them an ounce of decorum or love or appreciation? So you just turned your back. You went ice cold, possibly. Wouldn't blame you. Yeah, they got bribed. They got blackmailed, maybe. This is a cover-up, illusions here. They promised something to the King of Pentacles, or the King of Pentacles promised something to them. They were collecting off of people. Somebody's got to take some action here. Somebody's been moved to take some passionate action, or somebody was a player energy. There's a lot of lies, illusions, deception, manipulation. This King of Pentacles could be you, male or female. You're stable and secure. You're abundant. You're generous. You're very successful in whatever you do. You're very committed to what you do. You have many options ahead of you, and they're jealous. That's what it was. You operate. You act on passion. Okay, you're a very passionate person. I'm not talking about betting everybody, but what I'm saying is passion. You have a passion for what you do, a passion for God, obviously, for doing the right things. Or this is somebody else that has a passion. You kind of stirred up some passion in other people. Maybe you also stirred up some of their intuition. You're a mystery to them. You took action based off of your intuition, or now other people are too. I don't know what this is exactly, but something was not as it seemed. The whole thing is not. Somebody's afraid. Somebody is definitely afraid. Or more than one somebody. It's all over the place. I'm sorry. So we have truth and clarity. You're happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. If there is a false unalive certificate out there, well, it's been found. It's not a triumph here. They can't move forward with whatever they were planning on doing. Maybe they're planning on, for some, gosh, I hate this topic. I really do. Pardon me. They were planning on trafficking you. They would have gotten a big kick out of that. There's a lot of hate going on here for you. whether you know these people or not, they certainly feel like they know you. Obviously, your light is very strong and it offends their demons. So don't take offense. Who cares what these people think or how they feel about you? Anyways, they're low lives. Okay, so I'm sure you're not taking offense. You see it through the illusions you broke free. You're free. Okay, they can't bind you. They can't take you away, far away, if you know what I'm saying. No. The devil can't get his talons into you. They can't sacrifice you. They can't use you as a sacrifice. You saw through the illusions, okay? This is illumination and overcoming. You're not wasting any time here. You got to let this go. And you surrendered it to God, or they're going to have to surrender, or they're going to be arrested. Take it for whatever that is. There's a lot of unknown callers. Going to take it for whatever that is, stalking, hanging up in unknown numbers. Obviously, if the phone companies will have a record of it, you can prove it, no problem. You're busy healing. You're at peace. Self-care, introspection, and meditation. You saw the red flags. You're not worried. Signs, cheating, deception. You know they were trying to deceive you. Things have gone stagnant because they thought they thought it would be easy dealing with you. It turned out to be the complete opposite. You are the catalyst to bring this whole group down, and the groups that they're affiliated with. So yeah, they caused a lot of damage. They're in damage control right now. There's a lot of hidden motives, and they have to answer for everything they've done and said. Now they have to answer to the police, the authorities, to the institutions, to God, and they also have to answer to everybody they're doing business with, and they're bringing them down. Bringing them down, downtown. Something about downtown. Now. Why did that come out again? Now, brown cow. I don't know what the hell. Place that where it belongs. Where are we going with this? How are we ending this read, please? Sorry. Get my name up there just in case. You know how some people like to steal people's work. So this was a crime. This was an injustice, an imbalance. 16 is a tower. Welcome to the real world. Yeah, this was against the law. Hierophant reverse. That's a 5 in reverse. This is a warlock. This is corruption, unwise counsel, broken contracts, divorce or separation, an institution going down. Somebody's a clown. 25 is 7, not going anywhere. They've been stopped. They can't overcome this. It is what it is. The autumn bride, and we're in autumn right now, so beauty, healing, and kindness. There's a beautiful flow of energy around you. Your energy is high, and people around you can sense and feel the glow exuberating from your aura. Your positive energy is rubbing off on others. They'll be aware of psychic vampires, those who drain your energy when they see your light shining brightly. And that's what I was picking up here. Okay, psychic vampires. If you feel you are if you feel you are in the need for healing, this card suggests that you can reconnect with nature, ground yourself, go for a walk. Even in the fall, even with the rain and snow, depending on where you are, get outside. Okay, touch the trees, talk to the birds, do what you must. Feel the grass beneath your feet, the air on your face, or do something which will help you to feel rejuvenated. This is an excellent time to tap into your inner thoughts. Your mind is calm and receptive. There are times when we all need to step out of the rat race and be kind to ourselves. This is your time now. Don't pay attention to what they're doing. I mean, always watch over your back. Obviously, other people are trying to take you down, but don't worry about what's going on with them. The divine's taking care of them, okay? But if there's things you got to take care of, like if you need to contact the authorities, whatever, do so, okay? 16, under the mask, confidence, putting the past behind. Through experiences of the past, your confidence is growing. You no longer feel the need to hide behind others. At last, you see and accept that you are a wonderful individual in your own right. You're beautiful. You're looking for new challenges which will inspire and drive you. There's no time to waste as you are ready for action. Tears of sadness are now long gone. Those difficult experiences were a huge learning opportunity, but you have learned difficult lessons and realize they have made you who you are today. You may feel you still have a way to go before you feel fully confident, but you are on the right path in getting there. Take life one day at a time, and each day that passes you will move a step closer to your goals. Pardon me, still Mercury. And we have 23. Surrendering to the magic, awareness, creating harmony. There's so much wisdom and psychic potential within you, but you are not listening to what your heart is telling you. You only have to tap into it to awaken these primal senses. Your inability not to trust your instincts is leading you down a path which feels uncertain. You are feeling frustrated as things do not seem to be working out in your favor, and quite understandably, you are feeling demoralized. You must learn to trust. Do not hide your potential, bring it out into the world and shine your light. You will be amazed at how quickly life can turn around for the better when your heart and soul are in harmony. So if you're doubting yourself in any way, cut that out. Shine your light. Don't be afraid to. It's beautiful. I came across on TikTok. I don't really go on TikTok much because I'm not fond of that platform, but I wound up on it yesterday, and I came across some guy holding a placard in the city where I live, downtown, and the placard says, "I love you," and "love is wild," or something like that, or I can't remember what it was. Anyways, it was nice to see, and he dresses up in very loud colors, and he's just himself, and he dances around for I don't know how long, but he does that quite often just to pump up other people walking by, make them smile. And I thought, that is... Some people will look at him and say, "Look at that loser. Look at that fucking loser," and other people will look at him and say, that takes a lot of guts to do that, just to be themselves, be happy, regardless of what's going around them. I mean, in the city I live in, downtown's not a nice place. It's very depressing. It's very demoralizing. And he's just doing what he can. His little part doesn't cost him a damn thing to try to get out there and put some smiles on people's faces. And he's, you can give $1 million to a hospital, or you can stand on a street corner and put smiles on people's faces and change their day and their lives potentially and go to heaven. And that guy with the placard probably would get in quicker than the guy that gave $1 million to a hospital. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you know what I'm talking about. If not, it is what it is. We should be trying our best to make life easier for others, okay? It doesn't have to cost you anything. Where are we going with this for the collective, please? Anyways, I thought that was nice to see that. But yeah, 0, new beginnings. Wow. Fresh start, opportunities, creation, hope, positivity, and growth. Everything starts with a blank slate, and you have the power to create whatever you desire. Embrace a fresh start with an open mind. New opportunities are on their way, so stay positive and hopeful. Congratulations. It kind of reminds me of yesterday's read. It might have something to do with it, might not. So just place a word below. 345. 20 days off. Personal power. Personal power, strength, change, reflection, empowerment, future creation. You have the personal power and strength to create the changes you desire in your life. Reflect on your current situation and identify areas of dissatisfaction. Your future is in your hands and depends on how you choose to shape it. And everybody's life is like that, okay? How things work out is how we choose to approach whatever we're going through. Put a smile on your face. It might not change your situation, but it'll help elevate your mood at the very least, so you're not taking it out on other people. And, just in case you're dealing with people that we all have our own problems. A smile is contagious. Okay, you smile at somebody else. They might be going through hell and back, but you won't know that. But at least that smile will help loosen things up. You know what I mean? Ease their problems for a couple of minutes. Take action. 9. Initiative, courage, determination, opportunity, universe support, and momentum. The angels want you to know that now is the best time to take action on something specific. Even if it feels or seems impossible, remember that the universe is working behind the scenes to support you. I'm really picking up the majority of your decision making has been done or done for you by the divine. You might It really feels like, yeah, really feels like something is moving fast now. You held back. You did what you had to do. You did your healing. That's what I just heard that. So you did your healing. You gave it to God. You surrendered it to God. Congratulations. So it has something to do with money and energy, and or they wanted money from you. I don't know. They wanted money off of your ending, or off of using you, trafficking. But prior to that, they were stealing energy, spiritual gifts, or something. Distracted. They were trying to keep you distracted so you wouldn't notice. So not completing your work, short attention span, need small wins, more variety. But this is transformation. That's a butterfly. Transporter. This card is a sign that things will start moving for you quickly. A career in transportation such as travel, driving, or shipping could appeal to you. You don't have to take that off. It doesn't apply, okay? Just for those who it does resonate with. You may need to travel for work or take action on a financial matter. Oh, it's only business. It's not personal. We're just trying to make money off of you and your life. Right. Do not be intimidated to enter the world of business. You've got this. Think about executive roles like becoming a CEO or anything in the corporate sector. Raise your awareness and think bigger if you want different outcomes. So it could be one or all three or none of them. Okay, so just place that where it belongs. So somebody was trying to make some money off of you and it's not working out to their advantage and they're not too happy about it. Oh well, go sit down and heal. Wow. Where are we going with this, please, Spirit? What's the parting message here for the collective? Okay. Lion. Strength and success. There we go. And they were doing stuff against you during their moon cycles. But it's changed now. They try to triangulate you. Witches and warlocks, but I tell you, magic and curses. And something to do with communication. So be careful. Unfolding and surprise. And now you're getting justice. I can't make this up. Documents and scales. It's being righted. Whatever this is. Pearl, hidden in gems. So you've got a lot of wisdom behind you. Very intelligent with the dolphins. And you stayed playful. You kept your energy upbeat. I keep saying this. And I found a big difference in my world, and that's the only reason why I'm saying this, and I keep saying it, is it doesn't matter what kind of music you like. Please listen to upbeat music. It might not be music that you choose to listen to, but anything that has a fast beat that you can easily dance to will raise your vibrations, okay? It's vital that you keep your prayers up, keep your vibes up. It's also for your protection against any of this stuff that are throwing your way. Even if it's just energy projected towards you, okay? You're being protected and shielded. If you want to protect yourself in any other way, go ahead and do so if that makes you feel more comfortable. But really, you're being covered here, okay? Your job is to keep your vibes up and keep your prayers up. Keep that connection with God and your spirit team up. And just have faith and trust in yourself. Have faith. Your faith with God must be absolute, okay? You got to also be in alignment. If you know you need to take care of certain things, get rid of things out of your life that doesn't belong there, people, things, whatever, go ahead and do it. Get prepared, okay? I think something beautiful is coming towards you. You're finally going to get some justice anyways. And these people are going to have to answer for everything they've done and said. I hope you like the reading. Until next time, take care.